to me, the most important element of why I do this, why I come and read and volunteer and participate, is because I've lost a lot, but I've gained a lot in this life, and I believe that my higher power has given me some talents that I need to be sharing. I need to be giving back. I've been in radio. I had a career in radio for many years. I was on the air. I liked the radio type work. I was excited about getting involved in the outreach committee and did all the research when we started making the transition from analog to digital, a huge leap for this organization, and I was grateful and excited and proud to be a part of that. And it's magnetic. It makes me feel like I want to be a part of it. Occasionally I get letters from my listeners, and it's so exciting to read a letter and they ask for this, or they talk about how happy they are, and would you talk about that? It's just nice to know that there's people listening on the other end.
The radio is a source of sight impaired and blind persons to gather information from the outside world, not only through the Chronicle that is read, but the New York Times and other major magazines and articles that are read over the sight and the sound.
You can be serious with a serious periodical, or it can be something as funny as Oprah magazine.
Some of the readings you do are dramatic. There's custom reading that has lots of drama, and you can really get into characters, and you can really just go whole hog with it.
So there's something for everyone to do here, but I highly recommend giving back. If you're trying to figure out a way to help others, this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity.
We literally turn sight into sound. What a classic name. We turn sight into sound for our listeners. And not just for the visually impaired, but for those who are dyslexic, who have broken their arms, they can't turn the page of a book, or there's all sorts of reasons why we do it, but we do. And what we do is very worthwhile.
It's just enjoyable to have information that's brought to us where we will understand what's going on in the outside world.
If Sight into Sound were to go off the air, not only would I personally be brokenhearted, as would all the volunteers in this organization, but I see what Sight into Sound does for our listeners. The programs they listen to, the ways that it helps them. It would be devastating. It would be heartbreaking.
It supplies their entertainment and their news, and I know that we read even the grocery store sale papers, so I think that basic information would not be getting out to them, and I think it would be devastating for everyone if the funding were gone.
The programs are free. Everything we do is free, but it takes money to deliver it, and we're grateful for whatever contributions and financial support we receive, because we spend every dime of it on producing products and services for our listeners.
There's a cost to upgrading. You got to stay up with the times, and it's not cheap. And you've got to keep it flowing. And we need dollars for that. You need the donations. And if they ever ran out, I mean, I would hate to see this place closed. It'd be tragic.
My recommendation is to listen to your heart. If you feel like you have a desire to give something back, then pick up the phone and call.